Hello, viewers. Welcome back to Gorgon, the Outer Worlds, Part 11. Yes. Alright. This is the right save, right? I did load the right one. Yeah, quick save. This one. Oh, that right. Yeah, the only reason I'm asking is because I went back in and cleaned up my inventory a bit before I started here. So, okay, yeah, we're in the right spot. Anyway. Alright. So we're on Gorgon. I don't feel like I've really gotten that far into Gorgon. It's mostly just the story stuff. The front-loaded story stuff had to kind of get out of the way here last time, so. But in the meantime, I've scoured Gorgon a little bit on my own just to get a lay of the land, and also to gather up some weapons and gear for everyone. So I spent some time I've kind of tried to arm everybody to the teeth here as best I can for the moment. So everybody's tanking out here. Everybody's tanking out. Actually, specifically, a couple of my characters are really tanked out. But yeah, I've decided to drop the science weapons. I've ditched the funny science weapons because it turns out the enemies on Gorgon are pretty darn tough. And I need to take them a little more seriously. So this is pretty much like in-game level of enemies here. I'm gonna bring Ellie and Vicor with me. Alright, so the plan tonight.
I don't know what kind of mess Basis Choice made here, but it figures they'd leave it to someone else to clean up.
Yeah, we're gonna focus on quests, because I've talked to a bunch of people and we got quests to do, get around and do stuff, so. Alright, so we got Electric Fling. Oh yeah, this is a quest I found when I was wandering around. Another quest to wander around and find stuff. I did find the llama package. I didn't pick it up though. I wanted to wait until I was streaming again. So why don't we take care of that first, because that's going to be real quick to do. At least I assume it'll be quick. The package is way over here. Certain lack of fast travel points to get back over here. This might be the fastest way. Try over here. And the dogs have not respawned. I don't think they. Yeah, I think they're gone. Yeah, there were some canids over here. They were really powerful. They were like two-shotting me. And I got kind of stuck here for a while. But not to worry, I think we should be okay now. They are gone. You two are dressed so appropriately. I think they're all dead. Their Marauder camp is actually that way. I have not gone in there yet. Figured I would save that for.
Let me handle them. Let's show him. Don't mess with us.
The stream if I ever decide to go in there. All Sprats must die. By the way, llama rock. Anyway, here's a package up here. Captain Babbage's package. Alright. You go all the way back to Captain Baggage. He is all the way around here. We'll just take a jog. I cleared all the enemies out of here. Unless they respawn. I think we're okay.
Any luck tracking down that llama? Technically, it's the package I'm after, but you get what I mean.
I found this sitting by a llama-shaped rock.
That's it! Oh, I can't wait to rub this in my dumb captain's face.
See here now? What's all this talk about?
We got the package. And guess what? It was where I said it would be. And this fossil? It's not a llama. Not a llama at all.
I believe I owe you an apology, First Mate.
What?
It's true. I wouldn't know an alpaca from a raptidon, and as a captain, that's a mark against my good name. Can you ever forgive me?
Llama.
Llama.
I don't know what to say.
I'll start. Thank you, stranger.
Llama. Oh, good captain knows when to admit they're wrong. Well done. And Llama.
I suppose he's right. Maybe I was too quick to dismiss your leadership, sir.
First Mate, let's say we put this awful business behind us with a round at the Sprat Shack. First one's on me.
Llama?
Here's my cut. I'd say you've earned it. And here's a little something extra for your time.
I feel like I inhaled something toxic, and all this has been a hallucination.
Llama.
I take offense to that. I would know if I was a hallucination.
Be seeing you, and thanks again.
Llama.
Llama.
Watch a pro at work. That was fun.
That was very fun. What's the other one?
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
On it, Captain.
This will be over quickly.
All Sprats must die. Alright. Okay, so... Alright, I think maybe we should do some of the main quest. That way I can unlock some of these places. Because I tried to do some of these the last time, and I just couldn't really... Some of the places were locked, and I couldn't really proceed with them, so I think I need to do the main quest here. So, and we can begin over here. With the Ocular Verifier.
They're practicing then. Anyone else?
Is it? Get it, Max.
I've had quite enough of you.
Initiating ocular measurement.
Show my eye to the scanner.
Measurement complete. Ocular identification failed. Access denied. The Office of Creative Incubation is currently experiencing a lockdown event.
Yeah, of course it won't work.
Initiating ocular measurement. Measurement complete. Ocular identification complete. Welcome, Clarence Mostly. Access granted.
Mostly.
Welcome to the Office of Creative Incubation.
I wouldn't say it's mostly of him, it's like little of him. What is that? What's that? Probably find out.
Wait, this is a Spacer's Choice office? Something's definitely off.
Spacer's Choice is unreasonably proud of their low-quality fare, aren't they?
They really think Adrena Time does all that?
Proudly located in the bloodstream of the entire Spacer's chosen tossball team. Adrena Time, putting the performance in performance-enhancing drugs.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena Time.
Keeps your aim steady and your trigger finger at the ready. Adrena Time brings out the hero in you.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena.
Oh, it's like a little Edgewater. Almost.
Don't let sleep rob you of your life. Cut your resting hours in half and double your productivity with Adrena Time.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena Time.
It's gonna take all of this stuff because I'm gonna sell it. Perfect game. Is that unique? It is unique. Okay. Alright. Is this unique? Regular machine gun. I'll take it. Don't shush me. Blood. Blood. Oh wait, that's. Oh wait, that's just the color of the carpet. Never mind. Not blood. It's just the color of the carpet.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take a dream at time.
We found him. We got marauders in here. Yeah.
Mess him out.
Bit.
Here we go. Not bad, huh?
Actually, you know what? Pretty good. We didn't alert anybody. Oh, it's this guy. Hold on. I'm just gonna let my powers charge back up again.
just
this.
that good.
Just that good. Yep. Like I said, I'm better with this sniper rifle than the other one. Because I can actually shoot multiple times in TTD with this thing. It's a lot harder to do with the hunting rifle. And these guys I need to hit in the head twice. Anyway, so... might as well use this.
I won't tell.
I was like, yeah, they're developing the Adrena time here. And I was like, yeah, we're aware it makes people go a little crazy. We're gonna keep making it anyway.
Try me.
Tutor definitions. Sounds like a good thing to do. Oh, it's a Sprat.
Guess you get what you pay for with Spacer's Choice guards, too.
This looks exceedingly painful.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena time.
I have
Warmed up now.
well done, Captain.
Oh, you can have that one, Max.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
I guess there may not be a Deadeye Assault Rifle 3. I was kind of hoping there would be one, but I've only seen the 2. The 2 is the highest I've seen. Department of Creative Inebriation.
I'll keep it down.
Hit!
Good job, everyone. Heavy firepower is usually the answer. It is the answer in this case.
find peace in death.
True professionals.
I wonder what corporate drivel they shoveled in here.
About your test subjects, I assume you're trying new formulations on humans, correct? Where do they come from, Dr. Ambrose? They come from Tartarus, don't they?
They do?
Why the reluctance? Providing life-affirming employment to the indigent, the criminally indigent? Well, that's a social good, don't you agree?
I have a staff meeting to attend. Excuse me.
Oh, those must be the turrets. Okay. I see, it's just going around a loop.
Take your confession now.
Shot him in the ass.
Don't mess with us.
Yeah, don't mess with us. We'll shoot you in the butt. Alright. I'm gonna go for that one. I want to see what's down here. Shot. junk.
your boss that you are prime, because you take a screen of time.
Adaptive outfit. Okay, not bad.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take a dream of time.
I'm guessing the turret would probably help me if the enemies came out into this area.
Sister, Sergeant. They got the drop on us.
Perhaps they should spend more time improving their products and less pampering themselves like this.
Well, why would they do that? That's what all big corporations try to do. Pamper them through. Ooh. What is this? Some weapons spin up before they will fire maximum weight. The flurry being one of them. It's okay. That might unlock some of the other areas.
I knew I heard a little weasel sniffing about. You'd best go back the way you came. There's nothing for you here.
What's a weasel?
A nosy rodent with a mind the size of a grape. Not unlike you. This place is a graveyard. All that was done here should be forgotten and left to rot.
That's the best argument you got? Don't.
Gorgon is the birthplace of marauders. We created them here, in this very facility. They are our misbegotten children, born of hubris and vanity.
This whole colony is a result of those two things. But marauders? Spacer's Choice really outdid themselves, didn't they?
But marauders are just mindless lunatics, right? There can't be more to it than that.
They hold no fondness for trespassers. I've placed the facility under emergency lockdown to keep them safe. Let the marauders die in peace, or I will make certain that you die with them.
What do you mean? How do you create marauders?
I thought it was just through dehumanizing workers and crushing their spirits, but it seems like that wasn't quick enough for Spacer's Choice.
I always figured they were townies who spend too long on the factory line. Guess there's more to it.
Why can't anything be simple and straightforward? Straightforward for once. I just want to shoot and be dumb. I think that's it for this place. Well, yeah, I could go back up the stairs though. Yeah, the quest mark was taking me back up there. Alright, let me go back up.
Now that someone's telling us not to go digging, I kind of want to go digging.
Yeah.
Let's just hope we don't end up like that ironically named freelancer, Lucky.
Think this comms tower's gonna lead us to someone with answers? Or more warnings and riddles?
This all promises at the very least to be interesting. In a macabre sort of way.
I'm hoping this leads us to someone we can talk with face to face. Or punch, if it comes to that.
Freaking cannons are up here. They're back.
I'm going.
Go. Lure them out.
Mess with us. Everyone all right?
Alright, got them all.
Heading back.
Firepower wins the day again.
Dr. Ambrose, tell me about Adrenatime. What does it do?
Hasn't Clarence already dumped a pile of promotional materials on your head?
Where's the fun in that? My listeners want to hear it in your own words.
It's an injectable drug that improves a patient's speed, awareness, mental acuity, and endurance. In moderation, Adrenatime will uplift the laboring classes by strengthening their minds and work ethic.
That's quite the mission. What's driving this vision of uplift?
I am a solutions-oriented woman. I see a problem and I am moved to solve it. Poverty is one such problem. Through science, I believe we can improve the poor, and in so doing, improve Halcyon.
Yes, we will improve productivity by giving our employees stimulant drugs. What could possibly go wrong?
What a troll.
Mess with us. Take your best shot, asshole. My kind of action.
we go.
Axe. Oh, your butt got in my way.
Don't mess with us.
Going. Where's this comms tower thing? Up here. Alright. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I'll put a little bit more in the guns. Actually, give me a damage boost. 15% damage boost. Because I got 3 flaws. I'll take it. Alright, now we need to go back to the ship. Oh, I have to go to Byzantium. Let me see if I can do that. I need to get 2 more of these things while I'm here. Chem lab. This place. See if this place is open now.
Your life was merely an illusion anyway.
Oh, this is still not open. No, pooey. There's our place.
This facility is currently experiencing a heightened security event. Accessing this facility requires voice-modulated passphrase. Please speak the passphrase.
Okay. Guess I can't do anything with that. Upazantium.
Captain, transmission request from Ambrose Manor.
Oh. I'm guessing she wants an update. That's her thing.
Captain! Imagine my surprise when I saw the Unreliable leaving Gorgon with so much urgency and purpose. Tell me you found Mother's journal. I'm positively dying for good news.
Not yet. Your mother's office has been sealed tight.
Too bad. But on the bright side, you've outdone my old freelancer. I don't think you made it very far at all. If I know Spacer's Choice, getting past the lockdown will be more complicated than just hitting a big red button. You'll need authorization and layers of it.
I don't suppose your mother left any passwords or mysterious keycards.
No. I think you're going to have to rely on good old-fashioned detective work. It's a good thing you have keen senses, a reliable ship, and a very wealthy sponsor.
Are you familiar with Gorgon's old research staff?
I seem to recall that Mother worked closely with Gorgon's R&D personnel, but not close enough to invite them over for dinner and cocktails, if you get my meaning. By now, they'll have moved on with their lives. If only I could do the same.
Oh, did you know that Gorgon was developing Adrenatime? Or more like mass-producing it?
I knew Mother was involved with some important chemical trials, but I had no idea her pet project was Adrenatime. Adrenatime is a working man's stimulant, like a caffeinoid. Very popular at launch, though the marketing quieted down over time.
So were you aware that Adrenatime created Marauders?
What? No. I mean, there's some very morbid wording in the fine print, but I had no idea Adrenatime could make marauders out of people. That's it. That must be it. Spacer's Choice is keeping their dirty little secret about Adrenatime off the record. We have to find Mother's journal. If we don't, then Spacer's Choice gets away with murder. I only hope we aren't too late.
Why would Spacer's Choice risk everything for a stimulant?
Adrenatime was touted as the working man's best friend. A drug that boosted productivity with no adverse effects. The promise of Adrenatime cannot be overstated. Exhaustion and fatigue were supposed to be obsolete. Workplace accidents would be things of the past. For whatever reason, the drug never lived up to that promise.
Could one drug really do all of that?
I don't know. And thanks to Spacer's Choice, we may never find out. I know that I'd like to see a colony where the promise of Adrenatime was fulfilled. And I doubt I'm the only one.
Well, I'm heading back out. You really know your business, Minnie.
Thank you. I certainly ought to know what I'm doing. I spent years trying to break into pharmaceuticals, professionally speaking. Mother wouldn't hear of it. She didn't think I had the wit to succeed in her line of work. Safe travels. If your leads give you any trouble, be sure and give them some trouble back, yes?
Yeah.
That's the spirit. Until next time, my good captain.
I got plenty of bullets.
Stay safe out there.
Welcome to the Musgrave Family Collection. Still a work in progress. If you're here for the annual Canid review, I'm afraid it's already over. Only thing going on behind those doors is good, old-fashioned lawful behavior.
Uh-huh.
This greeting constitutes your confidentiality agreement. You hereby agree not to disclose the location or existence of these events. Thank you for cooperating.
Canid review? I don't know anything about a Canid review.
Exactly. You do catch on fast. Now then, how can I help you?
What's with all the secrecy? This place isn't exactly hard to find.
We find that our clients enjoy the appearance of participating in illegal activities. Secrecy contributes to a feeling of indecency.
Ah.
This kind of thing's pretty common. Bijou's used to do a prison-themed night. Served fish sticks with tartarus sauce.
Oh yeah. Prison-themed night was the best. Plus, they gave away limited edition designer handcuffs. The Musgrave Family Collection was intended to be a gallery of fine art. And here we are, using this place to practice semi-legal canid shows. Scandalous, isn't it?
If you say so. You said this place was supposed to be an art gallery. What happened?
That's privileged information. I really shouldn't tell you.
But you should. But I thought you were into breaking rules.
That's a fair point. All right, I'll tell you. But just keep this between us. The Musgraves own one of Earth's largest private collections of art and literature. They were going to have the entire collection shipped all the way to Halcyon. Unfortunately, that collection never arrived. We haven't heard anything from the delivery convoy, and there's some purely hypothetical concern that the collection might be, well...
Lost.
I was going to say indefinitely delayed by unforeseen and unknowable circumstances, but yes. Let's go with that. Anyway, that's as much as I can tell you. Will there be anything else?
I am looking for Clarence Mosley, or what's mostly left of him.
Mr. Mosley is indeed attending our event, although I am disappointed to discover he did not officially enter his canid La Place into our competition. You should find Mr. Mosley just inside the prep room. Head inside and take the door to your left.
Excuse me. I will be going now.
Just between the two of us, I hope this doesn't become a tradition. Not looking forward to the next annual Canid review?
Oh, I can just take this.
Not looking forward to the Canids. Odious things. I don't know why we let them prance around the city.
On me, it's free loot. I'm gonna take it all. Mine.
Welcome. This unit has been programmed to provide a selection of marginally subversive repartee.
Go for it. I love marginally subversive parties.
Now loading Banter Protocol. Indecency ratio set to 15%. Did you know that Orville Schuyler feeds his canids discount salt tuna? Scandalous.
Ooh. Actually, 15% is way too low. Let's set that indecency ratio to maximum.
Indecency ratio set to maximum. Now loading Banter Protocol. Byzantium's glory days are over. Bits cannot purchase happiness. All pleasure is fleeting. No amount of inebriation will dull the pain of ennui. Warning.
the way.
This unit's banter protocol has exceeded its maximum allowance of subversive language. Memory wipe initiated. This unit's banter protocol has been erased. Would you like to purchase a drink?
Sure. Actually, I have a better idea. Let me sell you all the drinks I just, like, stole or borrowed. Yeah.
How long did you say Musgrave was gone?
I didn't. Frankly, I don't know. We'll start seeing monarchs rabble around.
More?
Oh, good.
He said he was off on some type of... Do you know what I'd like to see?
Come on, me. Just gonna take your drinks.
Not now, please. I'm a little too busy, you know, being a master of ceremonies.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm just taking this. Nothing at all.
Have it your way, I suppose.
Yeah, I have it my way. Have it my way.
Welcome. This unit has been programmed to provide a selection of marginally subversive repartee.
It's just the same robot as before. Well, it's a clone of the robot.
Hey, Maverick Johnston's newest star. I've got a question for you. Do you know the interesting thing about Canid shows?
I was gonna ask, where's your eye? Anyway, trick question. There isn't anything interesting about Canid shows.
Oh, but there is, if one possesses an eye for statistics.
An eye?
Mathematically speaking, the interesting thing about Canid shows is this. They're an exercise in futility. Winning is predetermined. Over time, the inevitable trend is that the race goes to the swift. Time and chance are just statistical outliers. In other words, if you put enough Canids through enough trials, the one with the most optimal attributes generally wins. Exercise in futility.
Yep. Canid sure are swell.
You know, I think I've heard of people like you in my mortality reports. Let me guess. Abnormally high rate of head injuries, right?
Actually, you
I'm
would be
an
mistaken on
actuary,
that.
you see. Well, not entirely. The actuarial sciences are more of a passion than a profession. So I suppose that makes me mostly an actuary. That's a bit of a family joke. I'm Clarence Mostly.
See, well, I was gonna say, I have more ankle injuries than head injuries, but yeah, whatever. By the way, nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne entirely.
Ah, wordplay. Delightful. What can I do for you, Hawthorne?
I've been looking for you. You're the last known staff member on Project Gorgon.
Oh. Then you're not here about my monograph. It's true, I was involved with Project Gorgon, but that chapter of my life is long since closed. Listen, I don't know what you want with Gorgon or with me, but let me give you some free advice, Let the past go. Live in the moment. Enjoy the party.
What's got you so frightened?
I left Gorgon behind for a reason. Several reasons, in fact. Corporate sabotage, abnormally high fatality rates, and the Marauders. We buried Project Gorgon for good. Don't go digging up its grave. You seem like you're in the margin of competence for a freelancer. Find yourself some better work.
Now you're a bit late. Some mysterious figure already sent me cryptic warnings.
Let me hazard a guess. You didn't listen then, and you're not about to listen now.
Nope. Right on the money.
Then I don't see the point in wasting a well-calculated argument on the virtues of self-preservation.
I need to lift the lockdown on Gorgon's manufactory. Can you show me how?
Lifting the lockdown won't be easy. You'll need to send overrides from the chem lab and human inquiry. I don't have that level of clearance, but I know two people who do. The trouble is, I don't know you. I don't trust you. I washed my hands of Gorgon, and you're asking me to dirty them all over again. I'm going to need a good reason.
I have your eyeball. I guess that's not a good enough reason. How's this for a reason? I'm really heavily armed.
Right, of course. Thank you for reminding me. Point well taken. I want a favor from you. Do something for me, and I'll do something for you. That way we don't have to rely on mutual trust. A grand prize trophy to the Canid Review. I want it in my hands. Get me that trophy, and I'll give you the remaining researchers. Names, locations, as much information as I have.
What's so important about a trophy?
My Canid, Laplace, is statistically superior to every other Canid in this review. Better average sprinting time, superior gait coefficient, optimal anatomical symmetry. I didn't bother entering little Laplace in this pointless contest. He's already won on paper, you see. That trophy rightfully belongs to him.
Did you just enter him? That might be the most Byzantium thing I've ever heard.
Oh, you're much too kind. Does this mean you'll do it?
I'll be back with that trophy.
Head into the main hall and take the elevator down into the maintenance tunnels. You'll find a service passage that leads up into the trophy room. The maintenance tunnel is the only way up into the trophy room. Some technician barred the door shut on our end. Ask Tilda Coatsworth about it, over by the podium.
I know what I'm doing, Clearance. Thanks.
Oh, you're quite welcome. I look forward to observing your results.
Alright. Go get a trophy.
This is a private party. No solicitors. No vagabonds. No freelancers. If you're here to offer your services as an entertainer, we're not interested.
You're all degenerates, and I hope the building collapses on you.
I take that back. I almost want to hire you as an entertainer now. You could have dealt with hecklers during the shows. Unfortunately, you're too late. The review ended a few days ago. We've submitted our results to the Judiciary Committee and await arbitration. In 8 to 10 short weeks, we'll have the name of a winner. Probably. That gives us 8 to 10 weeks to file a maintenance request. Our technician barred the vault door and then disappeared without a trace. Can you believe that?
Unbelievable. Whatever happened to competent help?
Now you're speaking my language. The Musgrave Vault contracted a security consultant from UDL. They sent a technician to install a few security upgrades, anti-dissident automechanicals and the like. That technician barred the vault, but neglected to leave us with a way in from here. He wasn't seen leaving the security room, so I can't imagine where he's gone off to.
Isn't there another way into the trophy room? what about the maintenance tunnels?
The tunnels are guarded by automechanical security. I don't look nearly boorish enough to resemble a UDL guard, so they'd probably shoot me on sight. In any case, I'd rather not step foot in the tunnels. The tunnels are for disposing of unwanted refuse, and no place for a respectable Byzantine.
I can find a way into the vault for you. You don't have to dirty your hands.
Your eagerness to serve your betters is commendable. Here's a key card. It should help you get around inside the tunnels. Now, was there anything else? I'd like to get back to mastering over the ceremonies, or people might question why I have this role at all.
No, go do what you're doing.
Oh, just hear me out. It's a brilliant idea.
Is this about canid hunting? We've been over this before. It's a terrible idea.
Canid hunting is the natural evolution of canid shows. No one's going to miss a few backwater laborers anyway.
The Emerald Vale plant is back to full production. There's something to be thankful for. I don't suppose we'll start seeing monarchs rabble round.
Come now, Anubis, you must
Oh,
perk up.
gosh.
I don't suppose you've any formal training in canid husbandry. I really am at my wit's end. It's my little Anubis, you see. He's listless and miserable. I simply don't know what to do about his condition.
Give him some Adrena time. Don't worry about it, he probably just hates you.
What an awful thing to say! Anubis is the light of my life. I practically shower him with luxury. You must understand, Anubis is a very picky eater. He dines exclusively on Terra 2 Saltuna, none of that rubbish from Monarch. Unfortunately, we've had a bit of a shortage lately. He's so miserable without his Saltuna.
Canids need affection too. Maybe you should be nicer to little Anubis.
Yes, perhaps you're right. I suppose I have been pushing Anubis a little too hard. I have an automechanical servant to praise me when I feel out of sorts. My canid deserves the same treatment.
Good luck with that.
I think I would have preferred primals over canids, but there's always next year.
I'm just here for the Spectrum pilot.
Think I would have preferred.
I've heard stories of wild canids outside the city, but frankly, I don't believe it.
They can't keep us out.
You all need to be more careful.
That's beyond cruel, even here.
Good canids. Oh, this is where all the rejects end up. There's a gun in here. I can't open it because it's a 150 lock.
If there's one thing I've learned traveling with you, it's that theft is but a state of mind.
Yep. You just have to do it with confidence.
It seems people who've never known struggle will use any means necessary to evoke the thrill of uncertainty, no matter how banal.
You know, the careers of 9 out of 13 actors end after their debut serial. Enjoy the fame while it lasts.
Oh, by the way, I found this eye.
My eye! I was wondering where I'd misplaced that old thing. It's perfectly preserved, you know. Every eye possesses unique dimensions, not unlike a fingerprint. The circumference, the shape, the color of the iris. An eye makes excellent proof of identification, assuming you don't mind removing one.
Oh, how'd you lose your eye?
I'd rather not get into the details. If Spacer's Choice ever asks you to test out their new model of monocle, just say no.
Well, here, you can have your eye back. I don't want this thing in my pocket anymore.
Well, that's rather responsible of you. I'll put a good word in your permanent record. What's on your mind?
I found some dead canids in the service tunnels. Do you know anything about that?
Dead canids in the service tunnels? Domesticated canids? Why, that's utterly revolting.
I'm pretty sure they were domesticated.
Frankly, it doesn't matter to me if they were domesticated or feral. Feral canids are like the unemployed. Their existence implies the need for a loving master. Every canid, regardless of their physical attributes, is a companion to their master. To kill a companion is a profound and unforgivable breach of trust. I'm glad I chose not to participate in this loathsome canid review. I will, however, take their trophy.
Well, today's your lucky day, Clarence. I've got your trophy.
My trophy! Look at this thing! Have you ever seen a more garish monument to the boredom of the elite? If only Grandfather Mostly were alive today, I would have loved to wave this trophy right in front of his cataracts. I hope you won't take it personally when I say I had my doubts about you. Nothing ever gets done in Byzantium, you see. Competent work is, well, a statistical anomaly.
Yeah, about the thing?
Lifting the emergency lockdown requires overrides from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. Access to those facilities requires authorizations from 2 senior-level researchers. Marion Blakesley, Jasper Lowe. They went into hiding after the project collapsed, but I've managed to calculate their last known whereabouts within a reasonable margin of error.
You used statistical analysis to figure out their location. Show me your math.
I see you're familiar with my technique. I'd love to show you my numbers, but there aren't nearly enough napkins in this room. After the project shut down, I had to keep my mind occupied. I worked on my actuarial tables, calculated the average lifespan of a Spacer's Choice worker, that sort of thing. I realized some of the researchers had to be alive. I ran some numbers, did a little research, and concluded that the two most likely survivors are Marion Blakesley and Jasper Lowe.
Well, it seems like you haven't been able to let go of Project Gorgon, either.
Nonsense. I just needed a good old-fashioned statistical problem to busy my mind. Keeps the faculties lubricated.
You talk about leaving the past behind, but you still feel responsible.
Let me stop you there. I don't accept anything for free. And if you're going to analyze me, I'd have to go through the trouble of hiring you on contract. Think what you will of my intentions, my calculations are sound. You'll find Marion Blakesley and Jasper Lowe at the enclosed locations.
So these two researchers are the only ones left.
As far as I know, Jasper Lowe and Marion Blakesley are the only two surviving researchers with high-level clearance. If you want to lift the lockdown on the manufactory, you'll need to send an override from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. I'm afraid it's the only way.
I need 2 different overrides to lift one lockdown? Why is nothing in this colony ever simple?
I know it feels like you're being led on. What is that colorful metaphor commoners use? A wild Sprat chase? Remember, this is Spacer's Choice we're talking about. Their security protocols are just as inefficient and frustrating as their manufacturing.
Questions?
I'll tell you what I can.
What do I need to know about Marion Blakesley?
Dr. Marion Blakesley supervised the Human Inquiry and Auditing Facility. Live subjects, measuring tape and syringes, that sort of thing. Someone sabotaged the facility. Blakesley tendered her resignation and vanished. I'm reasonably certain she's hiding in a maintenance bay on Groundbreaker.
Are you sure it wasn't sabotage?
Well, with Spacer's Choice equipment, who even knows? Dr. Blakesley tendered her resignation lawfully, but under suspicious circumstances. If you want to know more, you'd best ask her yourself.
So what about this Jasper Lowe guy?
Dr. Lowe described himself as a dazzling genius in his review. I disagreed. Of the 19 criteria that constitute the rubric of genius, Dr. Lowe only met 15. After the project shut down, corporate traded him off to Anti-Cleo in exchange for 5 lab coats. He's been transferred to an orbital lab around Olympus.
Wow, must have been some fancy lab coats.
No, Captain. Lab coats, as in scientists.
Is your captain always this dense? How are you all still alive?
It's a miracle.
I live for risk.
Yep.
Let's get back on topic. You'll find Dr. Lowe in an orbital lab around Olympus.
I think I'm good. That's all I need to know.
Try to exercise caution. It's good for your lifespan.
Oh, Clarence, are you looking out for me?
You did fetch a trophy for my little applause. Technically, that makes you my canid servant. And by the transitive property of employment, my responsibility.
Oh.
No need to sound so astonished. Now, was there anything else?
Yeah, I think I'm good. Let's go.
You'd only be letting them into this end.
taking your stuff. Because I can.
So, Vicky. Can I call you Vicky?
Of course. You may address me however you wish.
Vicky, huh? Okay, Vicky it is. You're really gonna let me run with that, aren't you?
Why wouldn't I?
The best defense is a power. What?
Thank you for your patronage. Back to the ship.
Someone has left a threatening message on your terminal, Captain. I was unable to trace its origin. Please make a note of it.
Oh? Who could this possibly be? Interesting. Mr. Mysterious Stranger who keeps threatening me. Let's see. I'm going to Groundbreaker now. Auxiliary Maintenance Bay. Oh, alright.
The Groundbreaker Auxiliary Base.
Let's bring Yoka and Sam. Switch it up a little bit here. Level up. Da, da, da. I'm gonna bump Lockpick and Hack up.
Careful. Those trigger fingers look a mite itchy.
Hey you, over here. Chat. Whoa, 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 it's Riz. Oh, fucking damn it. Every time. So, hey, you trespassing, and I'm armed. Maybe take a second look at your life choices, pal.
Hang on. What were you starting to say back there?
Nothing. Never mind.
Does Rizzo's know you're butchering their slogan?
What, you gonna report me? I don't work for them no more. I'm with the gardeners now. All of us kept the peace for the corpse once, but we got tired of being used.
Funny, I wouldn't have pegged you for a horticulturist.
Hey, I like to get my hands dirty. It's just a name. Old lady we work for, she likes plants. We're here to keep the streets clean. Hallways. You know what I mean. Anyway, Blakesley's given us standing orders to strongly discourage anyone who tries to come in. I like to, extrapolate from there.
Does Jun Lee know you're down here?
We ain't subversives. We're gainfully employed. This is a private contract. Miss Junlei can't get too mad if we rough up some trespassers. Especially if I was nice enough to warn him first.
Come on, surely we can come to terms.
This deal with Blakesley's pretty sweet. We get paid and we get fresh greens every week. My gums never looked healthier.
Still, she won't be too happy if you cost her thousands in life insurance payouts.
What?
She forgot to dot this I. Very embarrassing. I'm sure she'll want to fix that.
Shit. Insurance, you said? Fine, I guess. Look, we won't give you trouble, but I can't say the same about Blakesley. She's got some crazy setup in there, so if you get shot, don't come complaining to me. This one's clear, guys.
Nice work, Cap.
Yep. Just bluff my way in. Not gonna be able to take anything though, they're all kind of watching me.
Some days, it's like I don't know what to do with myself.
Come on, this is great.
I want to set you up some expense returns. That's a good word. Like wrapped among the rocks.
Like a what?
This must be a step up from Force Factories, huh?
Doesn't look like either of them did a pretty Byzantium big shot.
Come on, you two. We're all gardeners here.
Commencing cleaning cycle. Spacer's Choice Cadet takes care of, I think it's jammed.
Wow. Impressive.
Watch it!
I'm just showing him how it's done.
all right.
Observation log. Date. Well, never mind. Hybridization efforts have proven successful, and the nursery's yield is improving steadily. Meanwhile, the psychological benefits of gardening are difficult to assess without a control group. Subjective reflection suggests minor gains in memory retention and contentment.
This ain't a good idea. Those things can tunnel through cave systems. Observation log. Date. Who knows? Subject number. Well, let's call him Percy. Percy here has discovered the secret to success. He has lifted the veil and found the pattern. He wakes up, he listens for that bell 3 times a day. Food rains from the sky. He eats, he waits. Life is easy. But the second your molt comes in, pal, Gotta admit, for a foul, ugly little monster, it's kind of cute.
I want to shoot it. Ooh. Okay, so the elevator or stairs. We'll go down there. Alright, we'll take elevator.
One order of frickin' fan coming up.
hell's that noise? Easy.
Like I had to go that way anyway. Alright. It's behind the door.
So who the fuck? Oh, wait, hang on. I can't hear a damn thing.
No, I can't.
Shut this thing off. Right. Marion Blakesley, what can I do for you, Mr. Home Invasion?
I need to get into the HIA facility on Gorgon.
Spacer's Choice send you? Took your sweet time. Gorgon? I holed up in a forgotten cargo bay of a rotting colony ship just so I could never hear that name again. But here you are.
Tracked down Clarence Mostly. That got me onto your trail.
That bastard. Is he still only mostly worthless, or has he achieved mathematical perfection in that regard?
Yes.
Yeah, well, you're probably onto something. Clarence lacks the attention span for this sort of thing. Someone wants to dig up the past, and you're the shovel, right?
I'm after Olivia Ambrose's journal.
That's so? Long way to go for notes on a failed project. Corporate demanded a product they could throw onto shelves. That put the squeeze on low at Chem to develop formulas. Samples. But how do you know if the product works? You run tests, see what happens. That's where human inquiry and auditing came in. I ran HIA, and HIA ran the tests again and again and again. And what happens is a whole lot of wasted time and even more bodies.
So what was Spacer's Choice testing for?
You've heard the adverts, right? Work day and night, still feel refreshed the next morning. Now, what we tested for was dexterity, efficiency, compliance. The traits of a good employee. Numbers never came out right. I could have pumped gallons of those chemicals into every living soul in this colony. Wouldn't have changed that. What we got was marauders.
So you gave colonists drugs until they snapped.
And I got a hefty corporate paycheck for it, too. Up until it all fell apart. That's not the part that made Spacer's Choice give up, anyway. You can still buy Adrenatime, after all.
But I've taken Adrenatime.
Hey, do whatever you like. Life's short and we're all dying anyway.
So what happened? Why'd the facility shut down?
We had a few weird accidents, escapes, minor setbacks. But one day, all the test subjects got loose. Sabotage, they said. Wasn't just us. All of the facilities got hit hard. Shut us down for a while. That turned out to be the last straw.
Did you know who was behind it?
Nah, didn't much care by then. Don't care much now. Spacer's Choice wasn't getting much use out of us anymore, so they shuttered the project, kicked Adrenatime out the door. And I came here.
You've really been in here all this time.
Not much point in sticking around once the project fell apart. And gardening's supposed to be good for you. It hasn't been that long, 4 years. I lost a few months in the middle somewhere, to be expected.
I know what it's like, being out on your own. I'm sorry you've had to endure for so long.
Hey, I keep busy. The trick's to hang on to your sense of time. The rest is just little side effects. You know, you're being very judgmental for a burglar.
Well, but why did you hide away on the groundbreaker?
I could have gone back to Byzantium, found a position somewhere else. Even started up something new, like mostly. But I couldn't stop thinking about. Indulge a scientist. What do you want out of this investigation of yours? Trying to liven up your memoir?
Well, honestly, it's just a job. Simple as that.
Yeah, well, people don't tend to exhume the past just so they can bury it again somewhere nicer. At least the wildlife won't give you any trouble. What do you get out of headbutting murderous auto mechanicals for your captain here?
I've been helping folks out of scrapes for as long as I can remember. And the captain's one of the rare few that returns the favor.
Fair enough. That's all I've got. Here, I still have this pass. Don't much feel like hanging on to it anymore. Made my exit the moment the project started falling apart. Had to steal some credentials. This should get you into the volunteer induction entrance.
So, any advice? You must have known the facility pretty well.
Come on, I've left it behind me.
It definitely looks like you're coping.
Yeah, well, you have to go on, don't you? Guilt's a useless emotion. What good is thinking about the past over and over and over again?
Fine, I'll check it out myself.
Yeah. I'll make sure the auto mechanicals don't bother you on the way out.
Don't worry, they're all broken now.
Sure, take it. Just drowning and dining options down here.
Yep, I'm just gonna take that. Because I can.
Yeah, move along, buddy. Thanks for the pay cut.
You're welcome. Now we gotta find this other dude. Let's go look for him. To Olympus.
Captain, an unknown vessel is approaching our ship. Their intentions are currently indeterminate. Once I deduce their intentions, I will play one of two audio signals. A cheerful fanfare if they are friendly, alarms if they are hostile. Their intentions are no longer unknown.
Oh, okay. I really wanted to hear a cheerful fanfare.
I have been programmed to simulate sympathy. There, Captain. The unknown vessel has deployed a boarding mechanism. They will attach themselves to our airlock and attempt boarding shortly. That sound indicates that a boarding mechanism has successfully attached to our airlock. Captain, I am pleased to inform you that we are currently in the process of being boarded.
Finally, some action. I'm gonna go get my guns.
Captain Hawthorne installed a lethal shock trap on our airlock in the event of an invasion. I am prepared to deploy this trap at a moment's notice.
Wait, our airlock has a death trap installed? Ada, you need to tell me these things.
I understand. Allow me to rectify my oversight. Captain, please be informed that our airlock has a death trap installed. The invading ship appears to be a decommissioned storage vessel. The crew are either pirates or freelancers. My opinion of their competence is low.
Let them know I'm flattered, but I wish they'd brought me some dinner first.
That is unlikely. Judging by the state of the invading ship and the competence of the boarding party, I deduce they are incapable of paying for dinner. Their ship is using a tracking device too sophisticated for their primitive astrogator. I conclude they are receiving outside assistance. If you prefer to make an escape, I can disable their boarding mechanism. However, as long as that tracking device remains on board their ship, they will be able to find us again.
You can get us out of here? How?
Yes, Captain. I am capable of deploying the Unreliable's articulated thrusters to dislodge their ship from our own. This is a temporary solution, however. A permanent solution may require your personal intervention.
I'll deal with them.
Understood, Captain. I will be deploying the Unreliable's lethal deterrence system. Please approach the airlock and enjoy the show.
Yay.
Now initiating more welcome
God, everybody's here.
Wow, Ada really could kill us all.
Hmm. All your stuff now belongs to me.
How many times do I have to tell you people, don't stand so close to the speaker? I can hear you breathing.
You people have no idea how to board a ship. Let me show you how to do it.
Let me stop you right there. It's against freebooter team policy to borrow from the opponent's playbook. I'll admit this attack hasn't gone strictly according to plan. But as we like to say in the league, no strategy survives contact with the opponent. Let's call this round a draw. You head back to your end of the field, I'll regroup my team, and we'll see where things take us in the second half. What do you say?
Wait, hold on. You think we're playing tossball?
Of course we're playing tossball. We're the freebooters. Tossball is what we do. Tossball and piracy. Here's the problem. I can't let you live, but as long as you're on my ship, you've got the advantage over us. So, we're at an impasse.
We're at a what now?
You know, an impasse. A standoff. A deadlock. Two opponents equally matched.
Who hired you?
Couldn't tell you. Disclosing the identity of my alleged employer is strictly against contract. Also, impolite to ask.
Your employer's powerful enough to buy your silence, huh? I'm impressed.
Yeah, well, you've been upsetting some powerful people poking around Gorgon like that. Oh, damn it. Forget I said that.
Well, do what you want. I'm through talking.
Entropy mode activated.
Take him down.
Clean up the
Hey, you got a nice little jingle. Just big tumors? Yeah, sure, whatever. Stuff, so much stuff. Gonna sell all this and make so much money. Get it. Get it. I wish I could stand on the damn barrel. It won't let me. Oh, hey, it's the engine room. I could just take their thing. Can't do that. Power regulator. Let me take it. I could sneak up on these guys. Ow! I can't open that door. Never mind. Alright, we're gonna go this way.
Object is soon to be feckless. Substance is resistant to cleaning sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
Rat, lucky foot.
You know, I feel a little snubbed. We were having a civilized conversation over that intercom, and you just walked off. Now you're barging into my office, muddying tracks all over my floor. A little respect for the ship. Is that too much to ask?
Hey, you were boarding my ship, asshole.
Yeah, but I had every intention of respecting the upholstery. I would have had you spaced or shot in the bathroom or something. You're the captain of the Unreliable. You dropped out of the sky in Emerald Vale, and whatever you've been doing on Gorgon, you've upset my employer. You and I are in a bit of a situation. I don't get paid unless you're dead. And a man's gotta make a living. You understand.
Well, if you insist.
Industrial stain.
So what was this tracking mechanism thing? Disable the tracking device. Okie. Easy peasy.
I must say that there's been nary a dull moment since signing on with this crew.
I thought we were safe in the Aether. Oh, law, I'm gonna have nightmares about this for weeks.
Got my head in the game, boss. Maybe we can talk when we're done here?
Invading foreign frats detected. Deploying lethal measures. Targets: bacteria, viruses, and human scum.
Assholes interrupted my beauty sleep.
I've been on the other side of a boarding dock enough to recognize amateurs.
Welcome back, Captain. I understand you have resolved your differences with our former boarding party. Are you ready to depart?
Yeah, let's get going.
Understood, Captain. Resuming our course.
Da-da-da. I guess I get some big extra defense. Alright. So now we gotta find this other person. Let's bring Parvati and Felix.
What happened to these poor folks? It can't be the storm that did this. Deft hands, Cap.
Keep it together, Kelly. Keep it together, Kelly. Everything's going to be okay. Just breathe, Kelly. Everything's going to be all right.
Knock knock?
Ooh, wait! Oh, I know this one.
Who's out there?
Hatch.
Hatch who?
Bless you.
But bless. Hey, I was gonna say that.
Real classy. I'm so glad you're having a laugh at my expense.
I'm the captain of my own ship. Open up, and I'll get you away from Olympus.
Really? I would be indebted to you for life. But how do I know I can believe you?
I happen to have a very trustworthy face.
I'll have to come out to assess it myself. Hold on. I'm opening the door.
Let me just catch my breath. I swear, my heart's trying to punch its way out of my chest. Law, I'm so lucky you came along. I know it sounds crazy, but a little while back, I'd been gearing myself up to take a long walk off a short turbine platform. Then the security mechanicals broke out into a massacre, and I realized I really want to live. How can I help you help me get out of here?
Well, first off, who are you?
I'm Kelly Marine, the receptionist. And before you ask, I wasn't manning the visitor's desk when the mechanicals went haywire, 'cause no one comes here. Not ever. Not since all us station workers were dropped off at the start of the project a year ago.
Except for me.
Right. Heck of a time for our first and only visitor to show up. Speaking of, why are you here?
I'm looking for Dr. Jasper Lowe.
If I had to guess, you'd probably find his body either in his office or the labs. Or heck, he could have been on the toilet. I don't know. No bones about it, he was the smartest of us all. Maybe he evaded the automechs, too.
Appreciate the tip. I'll check Jasper's office.
Watch yourself out there. If it's all the same to you, I'll just sneak my way onto your ship where it's safe. Drop me off on the groundbreaker and I'll be out of your hair in no time.
Well, hold on, I got more questions. Why is everyone dead?
Pink slip protocol?
No, I meant, why'd the automechanicals kill everyone?
How should I know? I just monitor the front desk. Well, except for the last couple of days when I've been hiding out in here. If you work at OOPS, you're doing research and development. If we're not researching or developing fast enough, the protocol's there to put the fear in us. Somebody messed up. When one of us makes a mistake, the whole facility pays for it. I know it sounds harsh, but it was in our contracts and everything.
Hold on. This place is called Oops.
Yep. Olympus Orbital Pharmaceutical Station. Auntie Cleo's naming and branding department's the best in Halcyon.
So what's the purpose of this facility? What are you making?
I'm not making anything. The research team, they were brewing up some improvement to Auntie Cleo's anthracillin. Science stuff isn't really my area, though, so I don't know more than that.
What did you mean about taking a walk off a turbine platform?
Just a feeling I got. Every day was the same as every other day. I felt like I was stuck in a circle, you know? Started imagining what it'd be like to break that circle. Station goes in a circle around the planet, so what if I just dropped off the edge? But after what I've seen, after what happened, I don't want that anymore. I want to live.
Well, I've got a ship. Need a lift out of here?
Do I ever? Drop me off on the groundbreaker and I'll be out of your hair in no time.
Go ahead.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll just hide in a crate or something. You won't even know I was there. Here, this is my official laboratory headgear. I won't be needing it anymore, so it's all yours.
Thanks, I guess. I'll just take all of this. It's all mine now. Mine.
This thing's orbit is stable, right? Ada checked before we docked? Captain?
Yes.
Clever.
You want some of this? Of him.
Wish I could do that.
Someday you might be able
I'm keen.
to. We'll check this area out in a moment. Let me finish up over here.
Shh, easy now.
Attacking.
That's not possible.
Hey, that's impressive. Sorry, won't work.
Yeah, I'll send a message. Then. I did your job for you. Told you guys to kill that Sprat and you weren't doing it.
Can't keep us out.
Yates, where did I put the... Oh, wait. Almost forgot that Yates is dead.
Oh, that must be a guy I'm looking for.
Yates, where did I put the... No, that won't do it all. Jasper, you imbecile. One team is a tragedy, two teams is a blunder. No, that won't do it all. Jasper, you imbecile. Shush. No talking. Concentrating. Damn it. I almost had it. The formula was in my mind and I almost had it. I was so close to a breakthrough, I could practically taste it. You really did pick the worst time to manifest.
Me?
Oh, hang on. I see what's happening. You're real. Ergo, not a hallucination. This is interesting. I have several questions for you. Let's start with the obvious. Who are you, and how are you even alive?
Oh, I was gonna ask you the same thing. What happened here?
All sorts of things. Science, mainly. Little bit of research. If you're talking about all the dead bodies, that'd be the pink slip protocol. Right. That answers that. Next question. Do you come bearing fresh pharmaceuticals?
I don't think this
No.
fellow's entirely in his right mind.
Look, we all know you're here to interrogate me. If I'm going to go through this ordeal, I'm not doing it sober.
Interesting device you got there. What are you taking?
You mean my inhaler? It's designed to deliver a highly concentrated dose of Sky High right through my respiratory system. The formula's still a work in progress. Clears my mind for a few precious moments. The rowdy tenants of my mind palace stop their chattering, and in that silence, I experience clarity. Inspiration through inhalation. That's Sky High, or it will be once I perfect my formula.
You could use some inspiration, Doc. Relax, take an inhale. Go on.
Come on, boss. The guy's already hurting. Maybe we shouldn't be pushing him like this?
Oh, come on, it'll be funny.
Sure that's such a good idea, Captain? Seems like this fella's head's already in the clouds.
Who's-y what's-y now? Take an inhale? Yes, yes. An excellent suggestion. Much better. My mind is clear. So are my sinuses, in fact.
Oh. I need to get inside the chem lab on Gorgon.
No, you don't. There's nothing interesting in the chem lab. There's nothing interesting in Gorgon at all. Gorgon is a featureless rock dragged along by the gravitational current of a barren asteroid belt. The chem lab is a graveyard. You won't find anything there but the dead.
Well, I'm looking for Dr. Ambrose's journal.
Dr. Olivia Ambrose was one of the finest scientists in the colony. If you're risking your life to retrieve her journal, there's likely a good reason. If you've set your heart on exploring my old labs, I won't try to dissuade you. Indulge me with a favor, and I'll give you the access you want. The electromechanical turbine is offline. Without any power, I can't possibly continue my work. Be a dear and reactivate it for me. That's all I ask.
It sounds like one of those things you could probably fix on your own.
No, I'm not stepping out of my lab. Not under any circumstances. I can't bear to look at what's out there. Take the elevator to the storm platform at the top of this facility. Reactivate the turbine, and I'll give you the access you want. Of course you do. Well then, let's hear them.
I want to talk to you about Project Gorgon.
One thing at a time, my chatty accomplice. Turbine repairs first, interviews later.
Okay. So what was that draft message on your office terminal about?
Did you snoop through my things?
I did.
Just admit it to me. You do have gall, I'll give you that. Look, I keep a draft on my terminal where I vent my occasional frustrations with upper management. It's honestly one of my less detrimental coping methods, as I am not stupid enough to fill out the name in the address field.
Okay. Oh, it's a good thing I sent it. Okay, Gorgon. Look at this. An electric flamethrower. Oh. Oh, it's like an electric grenade launcher. Kind of. Okay. That's interesting. All right. No Sprat tails in the coffee.
Wow! How'd you do that?
Magic. I mean, we're okay without the helmets, right?
Law have mercy!
Never mind, these guys are hostile up here. Maintenance required.
I'll fix you right up!
Poor buddy! You're right!
Why am I getting shot by? What is that? Oh, it's a turret.
Nicely done. You're fast.
I think that's probably about everything. All the loot. Done.
sure we can't hang around for a bit? I want to get a look at its innards.
Facilities back on the grid, and my pipes again floweth with the sweet, sweet essence of my salvation. I suppose I have you to thank for realigning the machine. Of course, Jasper, you imbecile. Right, yes, of course. You'll need my voice to get into the chem lab. I'm obviously not coming with you, so I'm giving you a recording of my dulcet speech. This recording should get you into the chem lab. I hope whatever you're after is worth the trauma. I wouldn't go back there if I was higher than the mercury levels in a can of salt tuna. Wait, take my gun while you're at it. If you end up dying on Gorgon, there's a non-zero chance I'll feel partially responsible. Neither of us want that.
Yeah, give me a gun. I need help with security in the chem lab. You know that place better than anyone.
Die, perhaps? Automechanical sentries are generally programmed to ignore corpses. I don't like the idea of going back to that place. To that life. Yes, I know it's not me risking my throat gallivanting around Gorgon. It's you, for whatever madcap reasons you've got. I've helped you once, and I don't feel great about it. I made a clean break from Gorgon, and now it feels like you're asking me to tether myself back to that place.
Jasper, let me worry about Gorgon. Helping me could help you move on.
I suppose you've got a point. Or something resembling a point. I'm emotionally addled right now, and I'm allowing my sentiments to get the better of me. Here, my personal security keycard. There's a hallway near the processing room. It leads to a security terminal. Use this keycard to unlock the hallway and disable security.
Thank you. I should go. Oh, what is this thing? Oh, this is a science weapon. How do you keep important on regardless how much pain or exhaustion may for instance? Unconscious is just another word for wage theft. What exactly does it do?
Hey, be careful.
Oh wait, hold on. Is this like a healing gun? That's interesting. And yeah, that has to be what it does, because it's not doing any damage. Alright, is that everything here? Wait. everything. There's more mechanicals to kill. Good camera angle.
Score one for Felix.
Rock weakness, no. These needles. Can't go 5 feet while stepping on needles.
Staying out of sight. Out of my way!
No hard feelings, okay? I'm on it.
Where does this go? It goes over here. Okay. I'm done here. So I guess we'll go back to Gorgon. And this is probably where I'm gonna have to stop, because it's been 3 hours now. So, well, got to my first choice of loot. Plenty of money. I'll be spending it on doing some upgrading. Don't think I kinda... Oh, I did get this thing. Bonus extra headshot weak spot damage. Huh? Yeah, if I wanted to take the armor hit, I guess I could use that, but probably not. Alright, yeah, okay. Alright, I'm going to stop here. So we should have access to more places on Gorgon now, finally. But we'll have to do that next time. And do the rest of the stuff on Gorgon next time. So, anyway, that's going to be it for tonight. Hope you enjoyed. Now we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.